That looks like a vibe.
Yes,
though.
it does.
Why didn't you take me there?
Wow, that's really nice.
That is nice. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either. That's amazing. What?
Really? That made
Real
me...
time.
Ooh.
But something
What is up? Welcome back. It's Aaron.
And Petra.
We're a US and European couple discovering the US.
Today we're watching a video called World Cup Fans Were Not Expecting This in America.
It's World Cup time, and America was not ready. Everyone thought in Europe that America was not going to be prepared. America doesn't love soccer. What's going to happen? But apparently, Americans are loving it, and so are the Europeans traveling there. So,
Everyone's loving it. Everyone's very excited.
yes,
So.
every single person here and there in America exploring the World Cup is incredibly excited. So in this video, that's what we're going to get into. We post videos every single week.
So make sure you like and
Subscribe. Now let's get into it.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go.
I am ready.
the entire world has descended on America for the World Cup, and they are absolutely loving it.
Let's go.
Wow.
What?
That's funny though.
All right, that's awesome. Yeah.
I would want to join them probably.
Norwegians. The Vikings. Those guys are loving it. What?
Wow, that's full of guys. That's insane. Where is that? Oh, in Boston. Yeah, I saw Boston is crazy right now.
Does this not give you FOMO? Like, I want to be there right now. Like, country roads. You even know country roads.
Of course I know Country Roads.
See? Like, even Europeans know this song. And
Yeah. That looks like a vibe.
yes,
though.
it does.
Why didn't you take me there?
Next time.
Yeah. In how many years?
Next year.
Yeah. I better be there. In exactly the same one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They love it. Oh.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. What?
America has become the world's
heads.
greatest celebration. People from every nation, land, and tongue are gathering all across the country to enjoy soccer, fellowship.
Wait, hold on. The U.S. is a FIFA World Cup hit as visitors from around the globe are in love with Americana. Wow.
Americana.
Japanese awed by Texas. Brazilians party in Times Square. Ecuadorians rally at a Rocky
What?
statue.
That is insane.
This sounds poetic, really.
That's not poetic.
America's getting its flowers right now.
Fellowship
Crazy.
and the most amazing country on the planet. If you ever doubted America's place in the world stage, you are about to doubt no more. The World Cup has come to America, and America did not.
Is it Target sign?
It looks like a Target. The store, yeah, it's close. It's close. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah.
Target.
She loves Target, by the way. We visited, and she was in love with that store.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time.
We were there, I say only. We were there for an hour, and it wasn't enough time.
Felt like nothing. I didn't even see much, so.
Guys, you know what we're talking about here. This is,
You better take me there again. That's what you have to do. And you better play that video now, too.
Yeah.
Disappoint. Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Petra professor, enjoying yet another glorious day in the golden age that you
Mr.
made
Librarian.
possible back in
Wow.
November of 2024. So if you want a front row seat on how you continue to change the world in ways you never even imagined, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. What an amazing week. First we had
Wow. Look how
Oh
many
my.
people.
the
Looks like
patriotism and
ants.
pageantry of the UFC 250 on
Argentina. It looks like what? Ants?
the White
Yeah,
House
'cause
lawn.
people are so
now
small.
we've got the World Cup taking place in
Crazy.
cities all across America. And as such, millions of
There he
visitors
is.
from all over the
Messy.
world. Europeans, Asians, South Americans, Scots, Germans, Norwegians, Japanese. They're
That is
all
insane.
flooding into the United States for the greatest sporting event on earth. And what they're
On Earth.
finding here is absolutely blowing their minds. You know,
This makes me so proud. Proud to be an American because America, just in case you didn't know, gets so much hate from the rest of the world. Europeans really are scared of America. They're really scared to go there. They see only bad news, and that's what they think it's really like all the time, everywhere, that it's like a war zone. And it just blows me away that they actually think that America obviously has my heart. I mean, it's my original home. So
You are from America.
I'm from America. So anyways, I'm so happy to see this, really.
Something good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a lot of good. It's a lot of good that I'm also learning about as in European.
Yes.
Yes. That's the whole point of this channel, learning about America.
Yes.
As someone who's not from America.
Yeah.
Many of them came expecting the America that CNN and the BBC told them about. They're finding something else entirely. And what they're saying about it is going completely viral. And it's absolutely beautiful.
Whoa. I know you're from where you're from.
We're foreign. Well, we don't know what we're doing.
Stop with the knives.
No, you don't need a knife?
I don't know who that
you
is.
pull it apart
It's Josh
with
and
your hand
Ollie.
And listen.
Oh, you know these guys.
They're British.
And you take your fingers and you lift that up and you eat it.
Okay.
Not with a fork.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Sorry.
Enjoy holding your food and eating it like that.
I
It's okay
I
to
love
do it.
eating with hands. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
They're like, oh,
I didn't get that far.
No. Our mistake completely.
We're not used to meat being soft enough to just rip it apart without a knife. That's not normal. Mate, cheers.
Cheers.
To the best ribs in America.
Oh, I better try that too. It doesn't look that special though, but I know it tastes delicious.
It's that sauce.
Yeah, true.
It's that sauce.
Sauce probably adds a lot. Does it though?
Yes.
Y'all let us know. What
Yeah,
you
let us
think.
know. What's the best barbecue? Where's the best barbecue?
Yes, please.
Please. This girl right here loves ribs.
Oh yeah, I've only had them a few times though.
And she loves them though.
Yeah, I want to have more. Looks so delicious.
My gosh.
He's like looking at the stars.
Who could ever try
like-
Texas barbecue and not have that reaction, right? I've eaten
That
all
is
over
true.
the world.
Like everyone I've seen eating Texas barbecue were in between stars and moons and on the rainbow and all shit like that. You know what I mean? They were crazy about it. Like they
Yes.
were really dreaming. So I better try that too at some point.
I'm telling you right now, you levitating if you eating that.
And there is simply nothing, literally nothing, as wonderfully succulent as good old Texas barbecue. And it's not just the food that the world is discovering, even more wonderfully, it's the people.
One thing
Let's
I'm
go.
loving about the World Cup is seeing everyday American people finally get their moment in the spotlight. Seeing the way you've welcomed the Scots in Boston, the Algerian folks in Kansas, the Dutch in Texas, it's
Wow.
just been beautiful. Seeing all this all over my For You page and in the international press has been just honestly such a breath of fresh air. Because for once, just once, the lead story isn't intentionally divisive politics or
So true.
celebrities or some manufactured rage bait on the internet. It's just everyday American people being themselves, kind, welcoming, and
Wow.
a little confused at our food choices. These are the real people, like the people who are actually the fabric of the country. Take the random folks I met in Tennessee. I was standing outside an Arby's thinking, what is this place? And they were like, dude, if it's a nice dinner you want, maybe don't go here. Then they pointed me to a local barbecue place and I ended up having one of the best meals of my life. That
Wow.
is the US I know.
Tennessee?
And I think that's what
You
I've
haven't been
never
there.
been to Tennessee. Who's been there? Who's from there? Let me know. Do they have a good barbecue or is this guy lying? Let me know, please.
the World Cup
New
is showing
accent
a lot of
unlocked.
beauty.
Yeah.
The headlines will show you a country, but Americans will show you America.
But
What a punchline.
Oh, say it again. Say it again.
The headlines will show you
Yeah.
a country, but Americans will show you America.
Yeah, you better give me knuckles right now. brother.
Yeah. All those Americans out there. If you want to help Petra discover the US, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And any video recommendations, make sure you drop those down below.
You said knuckles too.
Knuckles, yeah.
Yeah.
but
I
nothing,
love that.
absolutely
I like what he
nothing
said.
Me too.
compares to the glorious demonstrations of American patriotism.
Europeans are now seeing this in the US, the patriotism. They're even flying the eagles around the stadiums, and honestly, I don't think the Europeans can actually comprehend
Yeah, they can't even comprehend what they're
what's
witnessing.
going on. This doesn't happen in European countries. This doesn't happen in the
It
UK.
doesn't, no,
How
it
cool is
doesn't.
that? Even just an eagle flying around a stadium.
The showmanship.
The actual eagle?
Yeah.
Like the bird?
Yes.
What do you mean he's flying around? Dancing too and stuff? Like they have it on a rope and he's like, "Woo."
No, they let him go and he flies and comes back.
Oh. So it's one of those eagles.
She doesn't know anything about
It's
that,
like
y'all.
in a zoo. Come here, birdie.
She doesn't know anything about that. We'll just leave it at that. If you got a
About
video, let us
petting
know.
an eagle, I'm not sure if I know about that.
It's not petting, it flies.
Yeah, but you pet it too, so it doesn't bite you.
Let's keep going.
Imagine an
that
eagle attacking
Americans
you.
put on is out of this.
Is that ACDC in the back?
Yes, it
I
is.
smell ACDC. Oh, that's happening now too? That's what they're having?
Yes.
Oh, that is cool. See, I want to see that
We
in
missed-
person.
Oh, here's another angle.
I don't even have to be in the stadium to see that. See that?
True. That is so cool.
Oh, why is she crying?
It's just too beautiful.
Like it's overwhelmingly, but in a good way.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay.
Overwhelming. She didn't even expect that.
Oh, she didn't?
I don't think she did.
Is she European? She ain't European, is she? With that chain on.
No.
Do Europeans wear that?
And
I
so
don't think so.
naturally,
What the hell is that?
everyone visiting is celebrating right along with every one of us. I mean, listen to the glory of Scots singing their national anthem.
Wow, that's crazy. I like that.
I got some chills going right now. Got some
Yeah, dude,
chills.
look like a damn chicken. Yeah. Wow, you can hear them actually very clearly.
Oh, I got chills.
Really?
But that's
You know-
nothing compared to when Scots take over Fenway Park.
A baseball game.
Look at that boy.
Look at
with
the little
that-
one. Look at the little one. He got the finger on.
He got the finger on.
He is having the time of his life. Oh my gosh.
And it's also so like, as a European, how this looks like. It's so like peaceful, even though it's a lot of people and it looks like a panic in one hand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it looks like it's something really good. So it just feels good to see something. It doesn't feel like, oh, something bad might happen, even though it's in America, right? It's so, I can't find the word for it. It's like wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Wholesome.
It looks very wholesome. It's everyone's screaming their lungs out.
Everyone uniting.
Yeah, exactly.
On the
It's
same
really
page.
nice to see something like that.
Yes, it
anywhere,
is.
actually. But crazy that that's happening in America, actually. To be honest, I didn't expect to see
Yeah.
something like this there.
It's amazing. Really. Look
bunch
how
of
many.
fingers.
Wow.
Wow, they have some skirts on,
But my
or whatever
all-time
they
Kill.
favorite's
Yeah.
got to be the Norwegian Viking ship row. I mean, this takes the cake.
What?
What?
That's their pregame.
The joy, the celebratory camaraderie, it's
that a Mr.
absolutely
Policeman?
infectious
Yeah.
all across the country in more ways than
Whoa.
one. We're actually getting reports of record donations by World Cup visitors to local charities.
What? To the
Yeah, see, you better invite more Europeans to America right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be nicer to them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tartan Army will give $10,000 to the Children's Hospital Cancer Unit during a march and music festival in Providence.
Wow.
Wow, that's really nice.
That is nice. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either. That's amazing.
It's just a way
I
to
love
say
how
thank
they're
you to
also
the-
very nicely accepted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Europeans.
Very accepted.
Yeah. I mean, it just looks like that. Looks like everyone's having fun. There's no issue, no problem. I love that.
Me too.
community for welcoming them. And what they're learning, everything that these particularly European visitors are experiencing, everything that's blowing their minds is the product of American economic freedom. The European mind cannot comprehend this because the European economic model isn't built to produce it. So when you tax and regulate the life out of an economy, you don't get this sense of freedom and opportunity and spontaneity. And here's the statistic that tells the whole story.
You know what
Okay.
he's going to say right here?
No, actually, no.
Me
The
neither.
average person living in America's poorest state has a higher income and greater purchasing power than the average citizen of the European Union.
What?
Really?
That's
We're
actually
poor?
shocking. No, not poor, but
Well, the way he said it, though.
the way he said it, yeah. That's actually shocking. Purchasing power is higher in America. What? I never would have thought that, to be completely honest.
That is interesting.
Very interesting.
I mean, let that sink in. The poorest American state beats the average European. If
Ooh,
the UK
information
became
alert.
the 51st state, it would be 51st in GDP.
Wow.
Where they got those stats from?
He's dropping some knowledge right now.
That
Yes.
is American greatness on display. And the world is seeing it right now
That
in
maybe,
real time.
Woo.
But something even greater is on display here. Something that goes beyond economic opportunity and freedom. And it's
Okay.
something that's bringing the world together like never before. There have been a number of scholars who've observed that soccer, or football as the rest of the world calls it, is uniquely effective at cultivating national identity. Fans dress in their national colors, they wave their flags, they sing
Always.
their songs in their native language, they shout slogans that echo the culture and traditions of their home countries. In fact, Argentina says of its squad, "We are not just a team, we are a country." And every fan that walks into one of these World Cup stadiums, from Boston to Houston, is bringing their whole nation with them.
That
What a
is
statement.
crazy.
What a statement.
I got a little bit of goosies on
Little-
my arm.
And
little
as
goosey
the host
action.
nation, America now occupies the most powerful position of all in this global pageant. Scholars have noted that through massive infrastructure and upgraded facilities and a grand national showcase, the host country has the opportunity to paint a picture to the world of tremendous growth, exciting opportunities, and a sense of deeply held nationalism.
Wow.
And this is precisely what's happening right now. The world is watching America. And what they're seeing is not the
Yep.
broken, divided, declining nation that the legacy media has been selling them for years. What they're seeing is abundance,
What?
generosity, freedom.
Look how many people is that?
They're just living it up right
What?
now.
It's young, old, middle, everything.
All and in between.
Yeah.
Joy. A nation
Wow.
that builds things that the rest of the world can only dream about. A nation where the world can gather and celebrate
Whoa.
their cultures, customs, and traditions in fellowship
What?
and camaraderie
Norway.
with one another.
That's
and as
so cool.
such, I think we're being treated to a beautiful foretaste of the biblical
Wow,
vision
that's crazy.
of heaven.
Japanese.
When all the tribes, tongues, and nations of the world are gathered
That is
together and
insane.
united in
Wow.
love and worship. The very vision that inspired the founders of our nation. The World Cup has come to America, but even more so, America has come to the world.
Wow, what a statement. What a statement
Wow,
to
this
close
guy
it.
was very philosophical.
Yes, he was. He got deep right there. Insane video. Every time I see some Europeans just enjoying the small things that so many Americans take for granted, such as the food, the culture, the free refills, just the freedom to cheer and sing in these bars, and just these really fun, amazing things. It makes me realize, like, wow, America is so special. And Petra, what do you think?
I love this video because I feel like for some people they don't know anything about America. If they see this, maybe they're gonna be more open-minded, you know, to learn more and not just have one opinion and that's true about Americans, because I feel like a lot of people are like that. I don't know that many people to know, of course, but yeah, I think it's a great video. I really like it. Also for me, I'm getting a little bit of FOMO seeing all this in restaurants and
Yes.
bars, eating the food.
The food.
I don't have that here. I don't have that here.
The ribs.
No, I don't have that. Well, we do have ribs, but you know, it's,
It's not
a
the
little
same.
different.
It's
No,
not.
it's not the same. And I've never tried them in America ever. So it really, you know, it makes me a little bit hungry. I started to salivate a little bit, just now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited and I want to see more of those videos. Something, if you have any recommendations, please let us know down below. We read all the comments, so we really appreciate you guys for being here and being a part of this community. If you join us as European and American, discovering America together, make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, we will.
Ready?
Cheers.